All right, just want to give you guys a little video tour here. If you're thinking about buying a Century Complete home, at least here in Michigan, you better think twice. And I'm going to show you a little bit of how they'll screw you. So this here is our front yard. I don't want to reveal the address, but Century Complete Home staff here in Michigan will definitely know who I am because I've stayed on their asses, and they don't like it. As you can see, this yard or the swampland or whatever it is we've got growing on here, this was supposed to have been hydroseeded. They put the hydroseed down about an hour before we had a torrential downpour about 3 weeks ago. You guys might remember that. Anyway, I was told by John, what's his name, Johnson, real big dude, you can't miss him, who is the construction manager or whatever it is he does here. They'd be back out, in a week or so. Called him probably about 2 weeks ago, said, so hey, what's up with that hydroseed? Oh, we're not doing that anymore. In fact, we're not doing landscaping at all. And it's not warranted and all this crap, which, pretty sure that was not the story I got before, but we'll get into that later. The stories often change what they promise and what they say they'll do when you call them on it. They try to gaslight you and say they never said it and stuff like that. So anyway, you can see what this is the joke of a hydroseed job they did, but that's not all. They managed to leave freaking rocks all embedded in the yard, all those little stones that will kill your lawnmower, wood, pieces of board, all that stuff. This is a hole where I pulled up a gargantuan rock earlier. I'll show it to you. And just up stakes and got out of here. So this is this freaking rock that was in the hole. Tell me that that's safe for your kids to play around or your lawnmower. Here's another house going up. I feel sorry for the poor people that are going to buy from these guys. These are some of the other rocks that were left in my yard. They just packed up and left. You can see rocks. Whatever that is, a brick shard, who knows. They just leave stuff like that and bury it. Oh, this is my gutter that they put on. Or they did a joke of a job putting it on. This wasn't even really attached to the house, as you can see up there. So somebody either didn't attach it fully, they don't know what a self-tapper is or what it does, and it just fell off. Look at this big boy, just waiting for your lawnmower to roll over. Look at that. You can see all the rocks and stuff in the yard. This is the little flip spout that was attached to the other gutter. What was this, some retarded art class? I mean, what were we trying to make here with tin snips? I mean, look how crappy that looks. That came off. That's just waiting to cut one of your kids in the foot or something if they're not careful. So that's just the outside. Grass is actually growing over here. Yep, here's another one. And the reason I'm shooting this video is because I know people in Arizona, I think some community in Arizona, they were just slamming Century left and right. I can't find those comments anymore. I don't know if they've been moved or if they've been deleted. These people next door, that's the crap they had to deal with. This one was actually put on pretty good. I guess they didn't have a kindergartner putting that one on. So anyway, I left a review. I gave them like 1s and 2s. 2s was the best score they got from me. So I get a call from, I don't know, whatever his name is, Aaron somebody, who's going to sit there and he's like, we need to talk about this. Let's talk about it and fix it. Well, what are we going to fix, dude? You're just going to sit there and tell me more lies and just try to put a Band-Aid over it? I mean, what's the point? So I called him, left him a message. I said, you know what, dude? I think I'm just going to start shooting YouTube video. So anyway, this is just the outside. I'll post some more about the inside later, but yeah, we'll just half-ass attach the gutter. It fell off. Oh well, they can deal with it. This light It's not even really sealed at the top, so if rain gets in there, that's going to be wonderful. So yeah, take a long last look at the rocks and stuff in the yard. This is probably going to happen to you too. Your sales manager, your district sales manager, Abigail Bernard, oh, she's all right. She doesn't even recall meeting me and my wife at a model home in Romulus. My real estate agent had to say, no, chick, you met us. You know, don't play games like that. But that's when we pressed her because she promised us sod. She said nothing about hydroseed. She promised a fully insulated garage. That's another story altogether. And when she's pressed, she just comes up with the ridiculous notion that she never met you. It's like, well, we went to a Century home. We got corresponding emails from you after we met you. Was that your doppelganger? I mean, are you high? I mean, what is the problem? So anyway, that's the outside. We'll post more later for the inside.